In the early 1960s, Elizabeth Zott was not your typical woman. She was a chemist, a field dominated by men at that time. Despite her brilliance, life wasn't easy for her. Elizabeth worked at the Hastings Research Institute, dedicating her time to scientific research. However, her male colleagues saw her as less valuable simply because she was a woman. The discrimination wasn't limited to her professional life. It extended to her personal life, where she had to confront societal expectations. In this harsh environment, Elizabeth refused to give up. She developed a relationship with Calvin Evans, a fellow scientist at the Institute and a well-respected researcher. Calvin was different from the others. He loved and respected Elizabeth for her intellect. Their romantic relationship faced challenges, but it provided Elizabeth with some strength amidst the discrimination she constantly faced. As time passed, Elizabeth found herself a single mother after Calvin's sudden and tragic death in an accident. She had to reorganize her life, not only as a scientist and a mother, but as someone determined to succeed in a world that refused to acknowledge her talents. Away from the Institute, Elizabeth stumbled upon an unexpected opportunity when she was offered a job hosting a cooking show called Supper at 6. The show was supposed to be a simple program teaching women how to prepare everyday meals. However, Elizabeth saw this as a chance to change perceptions. Instead of merely teaching cooking, she began incorporating chemistry lessons into her recipes, showing her viewers that cooking was science, and science was power. Over time, her show became one of the most popular on television, transforming into a platform to teach women critical thinking and to challenge societal norms. Elizabeth inspired women across the country to break free from the traditional roles that society had imposed on them. But the success she achieved on screen wasn't enough for Elizabeth. She always felt there was more to accomplish. She didn't just want to be a TV star. She wanted to make a real difference. Throughout her journey, she faced numerous challenges, from former colleagues who tried to undermine her success to personal battles as she raised her daughter in a harsh world. Nevertheless, Elizabeth always saw science as the path to liberation. She knew that chemistry wasn't just reactions in a lab, but was at the core of everything around us. She believed that education and knowledge were the most powerful tools against discrimination and injustice. In the end, Elizabeth Zott proved that a woman could be far more than society expected. Her story was a lesson in courage and perseverance, a reminder that change begins with oneself, even in the most difficult circumstances.